In a heated 45-minute call with Danish PM Mette Frederiksen, President Trump demands Greenland, leaving the Danes in shock and super concerned. That was the international news today and yesterday as well. But has anything really changed? I'll give you my take on that at the end of the video, but first let's look at the official and unofficial reason why Donald Trump wants to buy Greenland. He started out by saying that the US needs Greenland for
national security purposes
and to keep an eye on the Chinese and Russians in the Arctic. In this regard, he's afraid that Denmark cannot protect Greenland and therefore the US needs to step in. This is quite obvious and has been so for a very long time. Denmark, as well as the US, has never really invested much in the Arctic defense, mainly because it's very costly to operate ships and surveillance up there. Second, Trump talks about the rare earth minerals on Greenland. He's essentially afraid that they fall in the hands of the Chinese, who already controls most of the rare minerals in the world going into advanced hardware. As the ice melts, there's essentially money to be made on Greenland. But again, there's currently only one American mining company engaged in Greenland, so the American interest hasn't been there quite yet. So all the arguments Trump uses are already well known, and US interests align fairly well with the Danish and Greenlandic interests of building out Greenland towards a more independent Greenland. But what about all the things he doesn't say? Let's be real, America has bought land before, like Alaska, Texas, Florida, and so on. America even bought land from Denmark, that is the Virgin Islands, back in 1917. Trump probably sees Greenland as his big shot to pull off something historic and cement his legacy. We know it's not the objective facts that drive Trump's interest in Greenland, because then he could just call and ask politely for more collaboration and the Danes would comply. Therefore, it's Trump himself and not the American interest that's at play here. Trump got offended at Mette Frederiksen and called her nasty when she said the idea to buy Greenland was ridiculous. But now he can get back at her for that. As we all know, bully tactics is nothing new to Donald Trump. Donald likes to play when he has the upper hand, and he's the strongest as well. The problem for Trump is that his demands on Greenland does not merit a trade war with the EU bloc, let alone collapse the NATO alliance when allies come to the aid of Denmark against the United States. This quite known Trump way to bully his way to purchase Greenland will not work, and he will lose this first battle of his presidency. But let me know what you think in the comments